Something you would never expect to see aboard an aircraft carrier is a store, let alone a coffee shop. Aircraft carriers are built to be warships first and foremost, but people often forget all the things needed to make life feel normal for sailors while they are out at sea. We're talking about more than 5,000 men and women who make up the crew of these massive ships, and when deployments can last anywhere from 6 months to more than a year, that is an incredibly long time to stay away from family, friends, and even dry land. The ship slowly becomes their second home. It's where they eat, where they sleep, and where they work. The U.S. Navy puts a huge effort into creating a feeling of home away from home for sailors. And sometimes that comfort comes in the form of a cup of coffee that tastes exactly like the one they would get back home. Sailors can enjoy coffee drinks that genuinely taste like Starbucks right there on the carrier. The crew working there were trained by Starbucks employees using the exact same preparation techniques and ingredients you would find at the famous coffee chain. In a way, they brought a small piece of home onto the ship. White chocolate mocha, extra caramel, and everything in between. And honestly, it's hard to overstate just how important morale is aboard any warship. Sailors work 12-hour shifts every single day. They don't get weekends off, and they don't get regular days off either. Imagine going months without access to many of the simple comforts we enjoy every day. After working that hard for so long, it can really wear people down. Sailors can't simply head into town to buy something because, well, the ship is far too far away to swim to shore. But having a coffee shop on board gives them a chance to start the day right or unwind after a long shift with their favorite coffee drink. They may not always walk into the coffee shop smiling, but once they've got that cup of coffee in their hands, they almost always walk out with one. The sailors do pay for the coffee, but at a much cheaper price than normal. We're all surprised that we actually have a Starbucks that actually tastes like Starbucks, and the prices are cheaper than regular. This is benefiting sailors by giving them that hometown feeling. I guess Starbucks is something you usually don't find on ships, especially warships. Right now, we're out at sea, and when we're in port, Starbucks is usually right across the street. We get so used to grabbing one before work. It just keeps everybody upbeat and energized, so we brought that feeling of home to Carl Vinson. It's a nice change from drinking soda all day long. We get something a little different, sailors say. Another popular place aboard the ship that helps create a sense of normal life and lets sailors enjoy familiar comforts while at sea is the convenience store. In fact, every U.S. warship has at least one store on board, although the size depends on the ship. Since aircraft carriers are enormous, they have multiple stores, and some of them are surprisingly large, almost like small supermarkets. This is where sailors can shop for snacks, candy, personal care products, drinks, tobacco products, and many other everyday items. They even use shopping baskets, making the experience feel just like visiting a local grocery store back home. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this story and want to see more incredible videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Right now, almost 98% of the people watching are not subscribed, and it only takes 1 second to join. Your subscription helps support the channel and gives us the motivation to keep creating more deep dive stories about unbelievable technology, military operations, and the hidden worlds most people never get to see. So if you're enjoying the video, like this video and hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story. It shows our respect to the brave men and women working in these incredible machines. Now, let's get back to life inside one of the most advanced machines ever built. The stores can only hold a limited number of customers at once, so sailors usually wait outside in the hallway until it's their turn to go in. There's also another important reason these stores exist on board Navy ships. Sailors can only pack so much for deployments, and living at sea for months is very different from being stationed on a military base where you can easily drive into town to buy what you need. And if someone only wants to grab a quick snack or drink without waiting in line at the ship store, vending machines are placed throughout the ship so they can quickly pick something up. Sometimes it's the small comforts that make life at sea a little easier. The crew pays for everything they buy, whether it's from the Starbucks kiosk, vending machines, or ship stores, using an electronic payment system known as the Navy Cash Card. This system replaces physical cash on board the ship, meaning sailors no longer have to carry heavy coins around in their pockets. You can't use cash. You have to use your Navy cash card. All profits earned from the stores, coffee shops, and vending machines are returned to the crew through the morale, welfare, and recreation division. And yes, some people might think, you join the Navy and end up working in a convenience store? But retail service specialists, formerly called ship servicemen, are responsible for operating and managing the ship's retail and service activities. More importantly, they are often the friendly faces that help sailors feel at home even when they are thousands of miles away from it. Their role contributes directly to the overall morale and well-being of the crew. They can be found working in offices, coffee kiosks, ship stores, barber shops, and laundry facilities. Another major morale booster aboard aircraft carriers is something called the Steel Beach Picnic. This is an event the ship's captain can organize to give sailors a chance to relax and enjoy some time off on the flight deck and inside the hangar bay, while the ship is still underway at sea. That's where the name Steel Beach comes from. It's basically a giant picnic in the middle of the ocean. During the event, the crew sets up barbecue grills and cooks burgers, hot dogs, and steaks. Sailors spend the day sunbathing, dancing, and playing sports on the flight deck. There are plenty of soft drinks and iced tea available, and although the U.S. Navy normally enforces a strict no-alcohol policy aboard ships, the captain can sometimes approve a beer day, which is often held during the Steel Beach celebration. It gives sailors a rare opportunity to relax, blow off steam, and enjoy a small taste of home while out at sea. Instead of aircraft launching from the flight deck, the entire crew fills the area simply to have fun and recharge. It's an important break for everyone on board, especially for sailors who normally work on the flight deck or in areas deep inside the ship where they rarely see sunlight. These events are usually held when the ship has been at sea continuously for several months, assuming the weather and operational schedule allow it. Later in the evening, as the sun begins to set, the crew clears the flight deck, packs away all the equipment, and returns to their stations to prepare for the next mission and the next day of operations. Life goes back to normal shifts again, but the coffee shops, stores, and all the other facilities on board remain there to make deployment life a little easier. Even though aircraft carriers are designed mainly to launch more than 60 aircraft capable of striking almost any target, they also contain a wide range of facilities to support the crew throughout deployment. These include laundry rooms, uniform shops, medical and dental clinics, dry cleaners, barber shops, and fully equipped fitness centers. So while an aircraft carrier may look like nothing more than a giant machine built for war, the reality is very different. Behind the aircraft, weapons, and thousands of tons of steel are real people who need comfort, connection, and moments that remind them of home. A cup of coffee, a quick trip to the ship store, a workout, or a Steel Beach celebration might seem like small things, but for sailors spending months away from their families, these moments can make a huge difference. They help keep morale high and remind everyone on board that they are more than just a crew operating a warship. They are a community living together in the middle of the ocean. These massive carriers are designed to project power around the world, but they are also designed to take care of the people who keep them running. Every hallway, every shop, and every small comfort on board tells a story about the thousands of sailors who sacrifice their time and effort to serve. If you respect the dedication of the men and women who live and work aboard these incredible ships, comment "proud" below. And if you enjoyed seeing the hidden side of life on an aircraft carrier, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Only a small percentage of viewers who watch these stories are subscribed, and your support motivates us to keep bringing you more unbelievable stories from inside the world's most powerful machines.